From 1934 through 1963, Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary served as America's most notorious prison. Shrouded by fog and secrecy, it was designed to house the most legendary crime figures, men who tore at the very fabric of American society. Its reputation for impregnability and harshness was deliberately encouraged by an American government that was intent on a show of strength to discourage criminal activity. Former inmate Roy Gardner, who later committed suicide years after his release, recorded his personal views of life as an inmate during the early years on Alcatraz. The easiest way to get a clear mental picture of Alcatraz is to imagine a large tomb situated on a small island and inhabited by corpses who still have the ability to walk and talk. In other words, a mausoleum holding the living dead. The phrase living dead is in no way an exaggeration, because 75% of the men incarcerated on Alcatraz are doomed to die there, and they know it. The prison is similar to many other prisons throughout the country, cell blocks, dining room, workshops, and etc. But the management of the prison is surely different. Alcatraz was designed to break hard guys, and it is surely accomplishing what it was designed for. The system on Alcatraz changes desperate public enemies into listless, lifeless Ottomans, walking around apparently waiting for death to release them, and not caring how soon it comes. There's no brutality or physical violence practiced or permitted by the prison officials. However, the mental torture is much worse than any physical torture could possibly be. Of course, it is necessary, if society is to be protected, to break public enemies such as gangsters and snatchers, and the system on Alcatraz is surely clicking 100%. The daylight hours on Alcatraz are not so bad because the prisoners have something to occupy their minds. But the hours between 5 p.m. and 7 a.m. are the hours that sear man's souls and break their spirits. 75% of the prisoners there know they will never again experience the rapture of a woman's kiss. They will never again shake the hand of a true friend. Never again enjoy an hour of freedom. During the first year of imprisonment, they spend many sleepless hours looking at the ceiling and wondering who is kissing her now. Some of them go raving mad and awaken the entire cell block with their insane screams. Others suffer in silence, and the only indication of their suffering is their bloodshot eyes in the morning. Prisoners usually refer to those sleepless nights as pay nights, and they all know what pay nights are. Yet I have never heard a pay night adequately described. It seems there are no words that can actually describe those terrible nights. During many years of imprisonment, I've experienced many pay nights, yet I'm unable to draw a word picture of those nights. Let's just call them hell nights and let it go at that. Most of the doomed men on Alcatraz will die in bed, while others will die under guns of guards, or in the icy waters of the San Francisco Bay. The fact that there is no escape leaves death as the only alternative for most of the inmates. Some of them actually realize that fact and linger on and let nature take its course. Watching those hopeless men walking around and existing from day to day is a pitiful sight.